Well, you know, yeah. Welcome. This is the Rev Culture Podcast. I'm sorry you're joining us at this hour. But stick around. Not much is going to happen. Enjoy.
Got some killer in my swisher and my bitch out the prescription. My eyes closed cause I'm dripped. I'm so high, I might go missing. Girl, I know you smoke that fine, but this right here, that diesel. And I know you think you faded, but bitch, I don't believe.
Well, guys, today we are going to be talking about actually a article that I found not too long ago, pretty recently, and it was an article that was talked about in the past when the electric vehicle raid was a thing, and it just basically kind of evolved into this.
Whatever this is, yeah.
It evolved.
Yeah. We knew it was happening.
Yeah, it was going to happen.
We knew it. Here it is. Ford considers scrapping the electric version of F-150 truck.
Everybody and their mother that has said that the F-150 Lightning was the epitome of the name, the Ford Lightning, is getting their wish. Basically, due to a fire that happened at the aluminum plant that Ford gets their Alumafords from.
Yeah, Novellus.
Yeah. Well, the fire at Novellus that caused that Alumina Ford plant to basically burn down. They obviously have to make some changes in the company, and the EV F-150 Lightning is getting pulled from production.
Yes, it is.
I mean, it says here.
Well, it says that they're thinking about it. At the moment, obviously they got to recover from the fire and all that and assess. But it says they got a large stock of them that they're working through, and it seems like, in my opinion at least,
it is going to be the end.
That should be the end of it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Jim Farley. I was going to quote it, but I can't quite exactly think. But you know, he didn't have a good experience driving that thing across from LA to Vegas.
He said it was a challenge and a struggle.
Yeah, I mean, he made a cool little video about it, and you know, made it seem like it was this great adventure, but you know, you could tell he didn't have that great of an experience at them charging stations, especially when it was like 1910 again. Everybody was just like a social, you know, a big social event. Everybody's talking about their cars. It's like, no, everybody was pissed off that they're stuck in line. Let's fucking be real. People weren't happy. People were excited because they met you, and you said, "Hey, I'm the CEO of Ford." You know what I'm saying? So of course everybody's gonna be like, "Oh shit, this is pretty cool." Nobody was actually happy to be waiting at that charging station for 45 goddamn minutes. I know you were, because you got content, you know? But no.
That's about it, though.
We know you didn't enjoy that shit. I mean, imagine if you weren't filming content and that was what you had to do every day. Mm-hmm. You notice what Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson pulled up in that video? What did he pull up in? Fucking gas F-150. And what did he buy? What were they standing around? And they're all talking. They're standing around his Raptor.
Raptor R.
You know what I'm saying? Is any of that electric? No. Nope. Man's got common sense.
Yes, he does.
You know what I'm saying? Dwayne, that is.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Yeah, we think he's got common sense. I don't know. I don't know, man.
Sense.
Yeah, I hope so. Seems like a good enough dude. But that's beside the point. Yeah, we all knew this was coming. Between all of the leftists who praised Elon a couple years ago for making an electric car and being good for the environment, now they're all saying and slapping stickers on their shit. I bought this before Elon went crazy. It's like, oh, well, then, you know, and then Ford dropping this little ditty here, and then everything happening. I think it might be coming to an end. I think we might have won.
Well, they made a Mach-E Mustang. This is a little off topic, but they made the Mach-E Mustang.
That's not a Mustang.
No, and yeah, it's not. And that car only has, I think, 2 production years?
Yeah, it's an electric Edge.
Basically. And
Dude, no, it's not, but it is.
now you saw back in 2024, they brought out the Dark Horse. The Mach-E got killed after 2 production years.
Those things are going to be stupid valuable because of that.
Yes, they will.
They're going to be sitting in people's...
Everybody that's got Mach-E's, hold on to them.
Yeah, hold on to them.
They'll be worth a good little band.
Yeah, because you know what's going to happen? In 40 or 50 years, your kids are going to be stuck with this fucking brick that's leaking battery acid or whatever the fuck. Just some piece of shit, junked up, bricked up piece of fucking crap that they can't drive. It's essentially just this 4-wheeled paperweight in the driveway because fuck that. At that point, it's going to be ancient technology. Nobody's going to want to fix that shit. And it's also, look at it. Come on. I'm not trying to be a shit on it. You know, I'm not trying to destroy this thing, but like, come on. It's a Mustang that's an SUV that looks like a Nissan Murano. What are we doing here? With stolen taillights. It's a parts bin Nissan Murano Ford. You know what I'm saying? But for some fucking reason, that brick is going to be sitting in your driveway or your kid's driveway in 40 years, and they're going to be able to sell that fucking thing for like $300,000. It's going to make no goddamn sense. I mean, at that time, I guarantee you a Toyota Corolla will be $100,000. So, but take that as you will. You'll be able to get 3 Toyota Corollas for your bricked up piece of electric junk in your driveway in 40 years. Guarantee it. Call me crazy. That's what I think. Just because of the limited production years. Not because it's good. Because it's not. There's a reason why I can go on vacation right now to anywhere in the country, right? I go to rent a car. A fucking Kia Soul. About $100, $70, $100 a day, right? No, I take that back. It depends on when you're looking at it. But let's just say a Kia Soul is 70 or $100 a day. The fucking Ford is like 40 or 50. I can pull this up right now. I've been trying to get a rental car because I'm going down to Florida. You know what I'm saying? In every rental car company I look at, any car I want, it's pricey. Like, all right, currently I'm looking at, like, I just want to get like a Toyota Camry or a Jetta, you know, something I can put a couple bags in, get around, get some decent fuel economy, decently safe, and I'm just going around, and those are about $600 for the week I need it. And then I look at that, and then all of a sudden in the middle of the page, discount on Ford Mach-E Mustang electric, you can get this for $289 for the week. It's like, this bitch is a third of the price. That's fucking crazy. But I'm not driving all over the state of Florida in some electric fucking doodad. I know a lot of people do it. I'm not doing it. Nope. No, sir. I don't trust that shit.
Yeah, it is a moment when the Ford CEO, Jim Farley, has said that it was a struggle and a challenge to go from Las Vegas, well, where was he in California?
I think it was LA. I could be wrong.
Around Los Angeles area, California to Las Vegas.
I think.
And he stated that was a challenge and a struggle. Anybody with a gas-powered vehicle knows that going from LA to Las Vegas is
down Route 66 in particular.
It's a breeze. You'll be fine. In your EV, you might want to install some solar panels, because I don't think you're going to find a charging station for under 300 miles.
There was one, I guess he said it was like the most popular charging station, or whatever the fuck. You know, I don't even know why I'm talking about this. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. To go back onto the Ford Lightning topic. Ford has declined to comment on the matter, but said that it was focused on producing gas and hybrid powered variants of the F-150 as it recovers from its fire and novels.
You know, we should start reaching out to these companies after we read these articles. Like, we reached out for comment. I would love to be able to say that on this. Like, and we reached out for comment. We reached out to them, and we got no comment. You know what I'm saying? Just start pretending to be the press. I think that might be illegal. I didn't say that. Maybe I did. I don't know if that's illegal or not.
Last month, so back in October, a union official told Reuters that Ford was pausing production at the Dearborn, Michigan plant that makes the F-150 Lightning electric pickup due to a fire at the supplier's aluminum factory. So with that being said, if you want to look at that into a bigger picture, you put your 5.0 F-150, I believe it's a 3.8 4.2 V6 EcoBoost F-150.
Fucking no.
The hybrid and the electric Lightning, they are choosing to cut production on the Lightning electric F-150. Now, if that doesn't say anything about our biased opinion on electric vehicles, the fact that Ford is deciding to cut the electric vehicle out of the market should say a lot more than anything we can say, you guys. The fact that the supplier of the company, the whole building blocks to the truck, is deciding to cut the electric variant. That stating right there means that that truck is not worth the time to build. If it's not worth time to build, it's not worth time to own. And that's how I see the F-150 Lightning. I'm a Ford guy. Everybody knows that on the podcast.
Well, people know it's not worth it to own it. That's why the sales numbers are, I mean, not great. I don't even think they're good. Let's hit a Google real quick.
Well, while he hits Google.
Damn.
I know everybody that had the Lightning that came out recently has actually depressed and has angered a lot of the Ford enthusiasts, including me.
Whoa! In the third quarter of 2025, the F-150 Lightning sold a record 10,005 units, making a nearly 40% increase over the previous year and maintaining its position as the best-selling electric pickup truck in America. The first quarter of 2025 saw sales of 7,187 units, with year-to-date sales reaching 15,645. All right, well...
15,000 units sold of that truck.
All right, now let's...
I mean, how many of the Ford diesel Power Strokes are on the road nowadays? I bet you that number's a lot higher. And I'm not even talking about the international Power Strokes. I'm talking about the actual in-house Ford Power Stroke that they built, the 6.7.
As of late October, the Ford F-150, not Lightning, just Ford F-150, they sold 412,000 units. So even if that does include
the
EVs, they still sold like 390 something thousand more trucks than the fucking gas
powered truck
or diesel than the EVs. That's fucking insane.
Well, that right there is a statement to be made.
The F-Series line, which including the F-150 and other models, sold 620,000 units from January to September of 2025, an increase of 12.7% over the same period in 2024. See, that's what I'm saying, dude. That's not feasible. Then shut that shit down.
And to comment on this matter as well, along with the Ford guys, I don't want to just be focusing on us. GM and Chrysler are both stating that they will be cutting production of their electric pickup truck. That right there is a big statement. To say that.
So at this moment, so let's make this clear. So because of the fire, all F-150s, point blank period, are at a very, very reduced production rate. Extremely fucking reduced production.
Yes.
All of them across the board. But Ford, so here's a headline here. Fire at a Ford aluminum supplier plant recently forced Ford to reduce F-150 production, which includes an indefinite pause on Lightning production. So, that's paused indefinitely. It might lift once they have enough supplies.
Right,
but I highly fucking doubt it. Looking at them fucking sales numbers.
Still remains there that out of all the F-150s, if you put them all side by side, all 4 trucks, they cut the EV out.
Yeah.
That right there is a giant statement to be made.
Yeah.
And that's not even us just being biased against electric vehicles. That is a straight up honest, I would say that's an honest consumer thought right there, is to cut the EV out.
Yeah. The percentage of F-150 sales that were Lightnings is roughly 2.3%. That's, what the fuck, Ford? What are you doing?
Not making me happy.
That has to be that has to be a loss, dude. That has to be a total fucking loss. You have to lose money on every truck. The amount of money it takes to run a factory to produce 2.3% of your sales, you're paying people. I get it. Oh, cool. You made jobs, and yeah, we're paying for it because it's probably fucking government subsidized bullshit. Maybe not though, because Trump. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm gonna look that up in a minute. But what the fuck, dude? What the fuck, Ford? Get your shit together. Kill that shit. Fucking kill that. Car companies have killed way cooler cars for better sales numbers than that. I mean, Jesus Christ, man. What the fuck? That whole operation has to be a loss. There's no fucking way. I don't even want to look it up. There's just no way you're making money. It's 2.3% of your sales. What are you doing, dude?
That's not a big increase.
I mean, I have no business degree, but that seems dumb. That seems completely fucking stupid. The profit margin, I mean, if you're not making like 1,000,000%, I don't get it. Hey, what is
You good over there?
No.
He's having a tangent. But, yeah.
Oh, shit! Oh, fucking... Hey, here we go. Profit margins on the F-150 Lightning vary by trim. High-end models being significantly more profitable than the base work versions of the truck. Early estimates suggested that the work truck was sold at a loss. So your base model truck, before you give it fancy gizmos and gadgets, was sold at a loss. So, call me fucking insane. Your truck fucking sucks. You need to stop making it. Because if the only way you're going to make fucking money on a vehicle is if the fancy gizmos, doesn't sound like you should make that vehicle. And this goes for every car brand across the board. And I bet you this is the case for so many fucking cars. But that's why all the cars out today suck. Because like, we got 40 computers, but we have to put them in, because if we just sell you a car without them, we lose money. Fucking junk. This is fucking junk. This is stupid. I'd rather spend the same money on a car without the computers if it was like made of good materials. You know what I'm saying? Like, get rid of the stupid touchscreen fucking TV dash and give me some actual fucking wood grain and like nice chrome knobs.
Keep it retro.
No, you know what I'm saying? It's not even retro, just quality, dude. Just fucking quality. Oh my god.
Well, basically to speak, when Jim Farley did his own excursion in the Lightning, as we watched the video, I can attest to it. It definitely was a very unenthusiastic video. It did not seem like he enjoyed it at all. And he did state that he wanted to do it to learn more about the company and how to produce it and be better, which is great. We like to see the improvement. But when it comes down to I guess for the consumer benefit, like everybody else, like us that are going out there and buying said truck for whatever specific reason we are going to be buying it for. I don't see a lot of guys with the smartphone that can tow being their number one option on a towing vehicle. I truly have never actually seen a Ford Lightning pulling anything, to be honest with you.
I don't think, now call me insane, but if a guy's talking like that, he's not buying a fucking F-150 Lightning. I want a smartphone that can tow. Well, first of all. Second of all, you're buying a Cybertruck. Take credit where credit's due. That's the smartphone that can pull. It is.
Yeah, until your
it is. I mean,
trailer hitch passes you up on the highway.
Well, all right. Again, I'm not defending the Cybertruck, but credit where credit's due. People took that whistling diesel video out of context. That man beat the shit out of that thing before that happened. Like, he bottomed that thing out probably 50 fucking times on concrete blocks before the trailer hitch ripped off. So he broke the metal first. He did. That wouldn't have happened in normal circumstances.
Probably not.
It wouldn't have. Now your body panels might fly off going down the highway. I'm not arguing that. 100% probably will happen. But but no, that won't happen. And we watched the videos. That thing did tow an F-150 uphill. Mm-hmm. It did. Now, I don't know what was in the F-150. I can't remember. Doesn't matter anyways. It's got balls. Credit where credit's due. The thing can tow. For how long? I don't know. But it can do it.
It can do it.
It can do it. So if a guy really wants a smartphone that can tow, the dude's getting a goddamn Cybertruck. Unfortunately, sorry Ford. You didn't nail it. You didn't. You thought, ooh, cool, fun future light bar headlight. That's not what's gonna sell it, dude. That's not, make it like some Tron shit, dog. Do you see the drawings that us kids made when we're thinking of the future? That crazy shit? That's what we want, dog. What Elon Musk is doing with the new bus thing that he's making. That thing's gonna be wild. It looks like some shit you drew when you were a kid or thought of when you were a kid when you thought of the future. You know what I'm saying? You thought of a bus in the future? It's what Elon Musk is making. I swear, it was drawn by a 5-year-old. It's fantastic. It's perfect. That's the type of shit we need. Make weird shit. I'm not defending Tesla. I'm just saying, game seen game. What are you guys doing? Open your eyes. Make some dope shit. Make something fly. I don't know. Put some fucking neon lights on it all over or something. You know? Bring back a T-top.
Yeah, T-top's gotta make her. They gotta make an uprising.
Fuck a sunroof. Fuck this panoramic shit. Give me an F-150 single cab with a T-top. You make that bitch electric, I'm probably buying one just to have the T-top. You know what I'm saying? How dope is that? You drive up to the boat ramp with your boat in a T-top truck. It's kind of sick. It's kind of sick. I'm different. Nervous to back a fucking F-150 Lightning back into the water, but it's kind of sick.
It would be nice. Out of a lot of things, I think that would be a nice selling point, especially for the people that are been here for a while.
That's what I'm saying. Make something sweet. So. But nobody makes sweet shit. Nobody makes good looking. I'm looking at a picture of an F-150 Lightning right now. You know what I see? I see a pickup truck that some dude did some weird smooth facelift on.
Pretty much.
You took all of the testosterone out of the truck.
Yeah, from its grandpa, the 5'8", to the father being the 5'4", supercharged. To this is definitely a downstep.
You know what?
This is this society. Is literally a perfect representation of how society is.
It reminds
the badass 5'8", 14 3/4 mile, beats the 454 Chevy pickup.
It's like the equivalent of the grandfather who fought in the war and didn't give a shit and has like fucking tally marks tattooed on him for how many people he's killed. And then what was the 5.4 you said? That's the next one?
5.4 supercharged,
That's
father.
like, yeah, that's like he worked in the oil rig, you know what I'm saying?
A little
That's
more revolutionized.
It's a serious dude. And then he went to college, got a degree, worked in business, made a lot of money. It's a serious fucking guy, you know what I'm saying? He's got his shit together, but don't fuck with him because he'll still fuck you up. He can do whatever you can do, but he can do it better, you know what I'm saying? And then he had a son. Maybe. Whatever it is, it's switching genders.
And this guy... Why is that a perfect representation of society?
That's the lightning.
And on top of that, the son is living off daddy's money.
The son's a drag queen.
There it is.
Nothing wrong with that. There's something wrong with the truck. I have more respect for a drag queen than I do the F-150 Lightning.
Especially...
Way more. We probably have to bleep this all out because I'm going to get shit on.
I mean, it's a personal opinion. That's what a podcast is, mostly is opinion.
Yeah, it is.
So...
But this is like, this is bad. I don't even know what this is. This is... you neutered a truck.
Yeah, you really... I mean, the electric Lightning is 100% a neutered truck. There is no... There is no manly, stands out, I'm a man type feeling other than not having that truck. I would never drive it. That's my own personal opinion. I would never drive a Ford Lightning, one of the newer ones. I would not drive an electric Lightning. I don't understand the point of popping your hood and having a frunk.
It's like
doesn't make sense.
It's like you had a big XL bully, and then she got out, and she came back pregnant, and then she gave birth to puppies, and then you find out, oh shit, the dad was a fucking chihuahua.
A good way to put it.
Now I got all these dogs that could have been cool. I mean, they're still cool, but like they could have been something powerful and sick, and now they're just kind of like,
ankle biter.
I don't know.
Yeah, just not.
I don't know, man. A lot of hate on this truck. I mean, it's well deserved.
Well, yeah, it was
What?
definitely
Ford lost? What is this? I mean, I don't even know if this is true. I gotta look into this more. Yeah, this is probably not right. No, maybe it is. I don't know. It's probably not. It's in the F-150 Lightning forum. All right. First link. Ford lost. All right, I'm just clicking the fucking link. Oh! This might be a legit article.
As that's going on.
It's loading. We're in a hole. So things, this story's unavailable. I don't think it was real.
But to conclude what I was going to say about the Lightning, definitely when the Ford CEO even says himself that it wasn't one of the best options they've ever could have went with, should say a lot. Definitely the guy that sat behind the drawing board and really thought this would be a great idea to go out there and use his idea, then to realize that his customers are basically getting ripped off, is kind of sad. Especially a guy, excuse me, especially a guy who has produced so many great trucks, including, you know, just the F-150 with the classic 30250. Everybody knows that motor. Everybody loves that truck. I mean, I can't even explain to you how many people I know that drive 50 F-150s. Most renowned motor to put in that truck. And then, you know, you go back a little farther to the 4.6 that was in the modern first-gen body style F-150. That motor obviously had its quirks, we all know. But they've gotten better as they've put 5.0s in the trucks, and they became more reliable. They have better standpoints, better selling points, and still being able to take the cake for having the #1 selling truck in America is the Ford F-150.
I think the world, isn't it?
I believe, I know I can clarify the United States. I can't clarify the world. A lot of countries outside of the United States actually got
it's
different
Toyota.
variants
Yeah.
of the F-150.
Probably the
Down in, trying to think. Down in Mexico, I know that there was a early version of the electric F-150 that was released. Side note, a lot of our military was actually using electric S-10s.
Best selling truck in the world is the F-150. There's the Ford F-Series, which
That
includes
truck
yeah,
is the #1 selling truck in America.
yeah.
And that's not hate on any Dodge guys or Chevy guys, but statistics are statistics. And we all love what we love. It's obvious, you know, there's obviously guys who love Chevrolet, who love Dodge, who love Ford, but when you look at statistics and the, what's the powertrain award called?
JD.
JD Power Award? I don't know why I've been blank on that yet. It's a JD Power Award. Ford retaining the JD Power Award for now over 2 decades is a statistic I don't think anybody can argue with. I mean, you can obviously sit there behind the screen and yell at us and start hating on the fact that your Dodge is better than a Ford or your Chevy's better than a Ford, but if you want to look at consumer and statistics, the Ford is still the best-selling pickup in America. I mean, you know, look at the DOT, you know, and I mean, look at the a very obvious one everybody knows is the police force. Dodge really hasn't made an income into the police force until recently with the 4-door Charger.
And the Durangos too.
Well, the Durangos, yeah, but I mean, I'm talking, you know, over 20 years, right?
Ford's got
Chevrolet Caprice, that was definitely one of the Chevys that was in there, the Tahoe.
the Impalas in New York City.
There you go, yep. So Chevrolet had their fun in the police force. Ford has been dominating the police force for years. The Crown Vic was a substantial remark towards the police force. I mean, and then the Explorers,
Yep.
the Taurus,
the F-150s.
the F-150s.
Amherst has F-150s. To be fair, though, you go down south, like when I was in Outer Banks and Carolinas there, their sheriffs drive Dodge, they drive Ram 1500s.
Do they?
Yeah. It was pretty cool to see.
I have to say, I think the Rams were definitely making their intro into the police force as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
They definitely are. I've seen a couple of Dodge pickups.
I mean, that might be changed by now.
I know a lot of conservation officers run Ram 1500s.
Yep.
So I can attest to that one as well.
But you know what you'd never see? A Chevy truck, a GMC truck, is a service vehicle. Tahoe doesn't count. That's a fucking SUV.
Actually, Western New York just got 2 of them.
GMC.
Chevrolet Silverados with mat tracks.
Oh, the winter ones.
Yep.
Yeah.
Those are 2
Again,
Silverados out here in Buffalo.
yeah, they're gonna run them twice a fucking year, so that's fine.
About so.
Yeah, so they're never gonna have enough time. You know, they're not gonna get daily driven. But dude, those engines are such pieces of shit. Chevy makes shit engines.
The 6.2.
Chevy makes some shit engines.
The 6.2 was definitely a drop off.
all of them.
Chevrolet.
Fucking all of them. They're all shit. Every single fucking one of them nowadays. Every single fucking one of them. Besides like the racing engines, but you even got to take that fucking thing apart and rebuild it before you put it in your motor because you can't trust that it was built right from the factory. Shit's gonna be rubbing. Guarantee you, like the fucking what? 1 out of 10. Guarantee you there's probably gonna be something a little wonky in there. You know what I'm saying? How many times have we heard the horror stories? Like just fucking brand new blocks.
Brand new 6.2s having rod bearing knocks.
Yeah, rebuild that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. They don't make good shit. They don't make good drivetrains anymore. They don't.
Yeah, they've fallen off.
They don't.
I think I can say that too. I don't think I've ever seen I mean, we even go back to now talking about the four-banger of Chevrolet. Ecotec 2.0 was a really renowned Chevy four-cylinder. Everybody loved the 2.0, the 2.2 Ecotec. That was a motor that everybody loved. I mean, I've heard stories of those motors going 500,000 miles and running and keep running. Now we talk about nowadays with the 1.4, 1.6, inline 4 from Chevrolet, they're always coming into the shop having problems. Something went wrong, this mechanical problem, and that's nobody else's fault either. That's just a straight up engineering fault.
Anthony will talk about it, man, one of these days on the pod. He worked at a Chevy dealership.
Yeah.
GMC in specific, not Chevy, but he worked a Buick GMC dealership. So GM, Chevy, same fucking shit. Those are just the same truck with different badges on it. Junk. Like, all the time, man. I know everybody at every shop will say this about the brand that they work for, because it's all they're seeing all day is broken versions of the cars, and they're not accounting for how many good ones that there are on the road. But like, dude, it's bad. Like,
every company has their quirks.
They do.
The 4.6 Ford becoming a detonator. The 5.7 Hemi not producing enough oil pressure to the heads, creating lifter tick. The Chevy 6.2 creating rod bearings.
The Bronco, period.
The Bronco, period. That's definitely a topic.
Fucking drive by any Ford lot, like drive by any Ford service center and look in the back of the lot, what's waiting to get worked on. Guarantee you see a lot of Broncos. A lot.
Especially the newer ones.
Yeah, like the big boy. The big Bronco, not the baby Bronco, not the little baby Bronco Sport. It's like a big boy Bronco. I mean, baby Bronco Sport too has its fair share of fun diddlies, but the Big Papa Bronco.
You see a lot of Ford Ecotecs too.
Yeah.
EcoSports. Sorry, Ford EcoSport.
Whatever.
That motor on its own, that 3-cylinder inline 3 is a failure of an engineering design.
And it sounds like it could be such a cool one too.
I have never heard a car company use a rubber timing belt that runs through the oil pan. Not only is it going to slip off of the gears in there and cause it to skip timing, but what happens to rubber after you drive it for so long? It wears and tears. It disintegrates. Where's that rubber going? Your oil pan. What is the next part of your motor to fail? Oil pump. What happens when a motor can't get oil?
Starves, seizes.
Starves, knocks, seizes.
And that's if your timing doesn't get thrown.
Yeah, if it doesn't decide.
It seizes anyway. Yeah, it sends a fucking piston to the moon, or if it's inline. So
that engineering design on that EcoSport was a failure.
It's inline. So it's literally just a launch pad. Mm-hmm. For probably bank 2 right in the center there. Whoop. Goodbye.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's crazy. That's kind of cool.
That's definitely something I would say.
It's kind of cool. I want to see one blow up. Oh man, that's gotta get recalled. So what, at like 30,000 miles, you gotta service the fucking, every 30K, you gotta get a new timing chain?
Timing belt.
Yeah, belt, yeah, at that point, yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what the service requirements are on the EcoSport, but to say the least, if you don't keep up on your timing belt, it's gonna cause a lot more issues for you. That motor will either jump timing, clog the oil pump, or you'll have a great time.
I never knew that.
And you actually you'll be going home one day, be dead in the water because your car just skipped timing and sent the valve right into your head.
You'll be trying to go home one day. Mm-hmm. Well,
that was one of them engineering faults I could say was definitely on the topic of Ford's failure at engineering, with the EV being such a failure.
L's is what L's do, you know what I'm saying?
They are.
It's a loss.
mean, we can go back on that topic with the Mach-E, 2 production year. There's a reason why it got killed off and why the 2024 Dark Horse came back to life. It's just one of those things, guys. EVs are definitely a great sought-after idea, but they are not perfected enough to be produced for the public.
No, not even that. The public can't, as a society, can't support it. And this is a thing that's already been talked about, so we don't have to get into it. Everybody's talked about this, but we know the grid, all that bullshit. It's just not feasible. So I think everybody went in too deep, too quick, and now they're scrambling to recoup the losses. As I was reading, Ford, from between 2023 and now, has lost around $13 billion due to EVs. And here's the kicker. All of those fucking contracts, the EV, what the fuck you call it, the government backing the EV stuff, I smoked a couple of joints. Give me a break here, guys.
The Biden administration.
Well, not even that, but they had
during that.
The government was backing the EVs, essentially. They were subsidizing, thank fucking Christ. That all expired in October. And it's funny that Ford has lost $13 billion. The government's no longer going to subsidize it. Hey, we're not going to bail you out. We're done. We're not paying you. We're not paying that. Figure this shit out yourself. If you want this to work, make it work. You can't make it work, fuck off. I think that's beautiful because it's really showing everybody that, wait a minute,
this might not be the best idea.
this is bullshit. And now everybody's scrambling to figure this shit out. And yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. It's a nightmare.
It's definitely a nightmare. But to conclude with the production of the F-150 Lightning being cut due to the fire in Novelis with the Alumaduty plant, they decided to cut the electric out.
Supposedly, because again, it still isn't confirmed.
It's indefinite.
Yeah, but they might bring it back. They might bring it back.
I think sales have to be able to jump.
Stupid if they did. I think they'd be fucking dumb. But maybe Ford wants to burn money. I don't know. Clearly, 13. So what I read was $13 billion since 2023, and so far this year alone, it was at 3.6 they've lost. But what are you doing? I don't know. I wish I could just lose $3.6 billion. It's pretty tight.
And not wink at it.
It's pretty tight.
It's a good life.
At that point, it's probably not a good life. People don't care about you. They care about your money. But that's another topic for another day.
Yep. In conclusion, don't buy an EV.
Yeah.
We are biased against EVs for specific reasons. And this podcast has just proven why EVs should never be brought back up into the vehicle world.
Let's just put it this way. Car guys, we were right. We were completely right. We knew we were right to hold the ground. We were ready to die on that hill, and guess what? We stood up on that hill.
We got victory.
Everybody else drowned. Look at them. Running around like chickens with their head cut off. They got no idea what to do. They're scrambling, trying to figure it out. We're watching them flop one after the other, dropping like fucking flies. And I'm not mad about it. I'm not. Tesla's gonna succeed no matter what. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, but there's enough research and development behind a Tesla.
Yeah, and of course the guy's gonna fucking win. You can make your horn a fart, dude. Look at our generation. We're a bunch of fucking idiots. Yeah. Of course we want our car to fart, dude. We think the horns are offensive. So you can program it to do whatever you want. You hit the horn, it's like, fuck you. That's amazing. That's fantastic. You can change the sound it makes when you lock your car. That's fantastic. Again, you can make it be like, fuck you. This is great. Every time you lock your car, just fuck you. Imagine you're in the Walmart parking lot and there's just people standing there and you just lock your car real quick and it goes like, fuck you. Everybody's gonna be looking around like, who the fuck just said that? You know?
Yeah, the car, right?
You're gonna get people going, dude. It's gonna be so much fun. I'm telling you. And then you get it unlock and it's like, yeah, you. You know what I'm saying? As soon as they look, what the fuck?
That's definitely one of them things.
That's, dude, like, come on, man. I don't know if anybody's done that. I just came up with a really good idea. But I don't have a Tesla, so you can't test that. Oh, my cousin does. Shit, dog. But I don't know. This is, yeah. I don't know. Credit where credit's due. They're doing it right. They're making weird shit. They're making cars that look like bars of soap and whatnot.
Yep.
With gull-wing doors. So, I don't know.
They're doing it.
And then Ford's over here making a Mustang fat and making a truck gay.
Hey, man.
I don't know. And Hummer is making GM, Hummer, they're making video game vehicles. I don't know what's going on over there. It's too much. Like, you gotta dial, like, that's too much.
Dial it back.
Dial it back a little bit. It's a little in your face. And it just seems rushed. It just feels rushed. I bet you it's not, but it probably was. I have no idea, but I don't know.
It's something.
It's cool. They gave everything that crab walk feature now. I saw someone do it in Starbucks today. That was fucking crazy. Actually, when I got this coffee, I watched it happen. Blew my fucking mind. I'm sitting there, lady's in a spot in an Escalade, crab walked out. I think it was an Escalade, some sort of Cadillac. Crab walked out of a spot. It's like, the fuck am I looking at? And then she turned, like, just took a normal turn, and all the wheels turned. I was like, some Dodge Stealth shit. Fucking, you know, it's only 2025. Cars have been around for like 110 years, and we're just now like starting to make that like a common thing. I feel like that should have been here forever ago.
Probably.
You know, why didn't you do that, Ford? Again, set yourself apart.
There you go.
Watch them have that, and I made myself look like a fucking idiot right there. I don't know, Mr. Ford, do they have it? God, I gotta Google it now.
No.
Ah, shit.
I'm pretty sure Fords don't crab walk.
Ah, fuck.
I'm pretty sure Fords do not crab walk. Crab walking was a GM thing. We're gonna look this up here, boys.
No, they cannot crab walk. Ha ha!
See?
All right.
That's
See,
a
come on,
GM
Ford, what are you doing?
right there.
No, it's not a GM thing. Let's be real here. It's a fucking Mitsubishi Dodge thing. 3000 GT 1992 VR4. All-wheel steer, baby.
I mean, Nissan had it in the 80s.
Nissan, baby.
89 R32 had four-wheel steer.
First car that can crab walk. Go fuck yourself. That's not true. It's the first man finished car that can crab. Oh, you know what? I take that back. Actually, the Dodge Stealth.
Four-wheel steer and crab walk.
Two different things. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I take that back. I take that back. Now I sound stupid. I'm stupid. Ignore what I said. It's two different things. It's two different things.
Before we go too far off on our tangent here about crab walking. Yeah, four-wheel steer's been around for over 2 decades, and
crab walk
we are now just starting to crab walk.
Again, though, Ford, you can piss away $13 billion. What I would assume is probably research and development. I really hope you didn't lose genuinely like $130,000 on every fucking truck you sold, because that's kind of what that number equates out to be. Like, if that's true, it's roughly like 128 something. Like, that's insane.
Nothing crazy.
That's insane. If they lost that much money on each truck, it'd be wild. But I highly doubt that happened. So, why didn't you take some of that fucking money and make a couple less trucks And, you know, maybe,
Be up with the hip and the hop.
maybe you could have crab walked in 2023.
Crab walking forwards 2026.
You know, it's not gonna fucking happen. It's gonna be well, Ford's got this patented steering aid. Yeah, I hear about Ford patents every fucking week. Well, how many of them come to fruition? See that crazy one that they teased with the Bronco, where they were like, you're gonna be able to take the fucking roof off above the driver door and stand up in front of the driver's seat and steer with these little buttons that are on top of the fucking windshield. Did you see that? You ever seen that one?
No, but I don't think that's gonna make it.
No, of course it's not. What the fuck is that? That's insane.
It's feel like it's wet and mouth.
It's a great idea until some fucking asshole is whipping down the thruway, standing up, fucking flies out, he's got his wife and kids in the car, and they crash. Like, what the fuck?
It's just the way. But
We're gonna restrict the speed. Yeah, it's called tuning. Fuck God.
yeah, it's the way it goes. We thank you guys for hopping back in here to Rev Culture Podcast. Always leave a like, comment, subscribe down below so you can hear our tangents and our weekly banter.
Somebody send me a Xanax. I'm stressed about Ford now.
I haven't gotten either, so.
No, I'm kidding. Don't say, that's illegal. I'm not soliciting drugs.
Nope.
But, you know,
Enjoy, right?
that's neither here nor there. Fucking Ford.
Well, guys, thank you for tuning in.
Motherfuckers. Yeah. Thanks, guys.
We hope to see you guys next week.
Now I hate Ford. I'll see you later.
Have a good night.